After setting our operation strategy, we focus on competitiveness that gives us the advantage to compete with our competitors. What is the meaning of competitiveness? The strategic advantage of the business organization over the competitor performing in the similar industry in term as the competitive advantage. If you have two shop manufacturing company, let's say Unilever and ITC, they are both in same industry, and if Unilever or ITC have any competitive advantage to compete with his competitor, then it's or competitiveness and competitive advantage grow out the value of the farm is able to create the buyer that exceeds the farm cost of creating it. If your customer thinks that he can able to derive more value than what he pay for your product, then it's your competitive advantage. These are some functions of your competitive advantage. First one is your company resource and ability. How much your resources are flexible and easy to procure is your function of your competitive advantage, and the ability what's the technology you have to procure your product or process your raw material is the ability that gives you the advantage in market. Second one, it's ability to mobilize your resources and creating the strategic asset. Your product should be unique and differentiate from your competitors. That's your ability that you are going to use your resources and produce a strategic asset. In sustainable market performance, we focus on our market both for the present and in future needs. These are the competitive priorities and capabilities. In competitive priorities are the critical operation dimension, a process of value chain must process to satisfy our internal and external customer both now and for the future. The internal customer is our employees and the human resources, and the external customer is our end users. We focus on each and every step of processing that you are adding value to our product. That value should be satisfy our customers or, or our end consumers. That helps us to gain the competitive advantage. That should be our complete priorities always to be maintained. And there is the ability that must be present to maintain and build the market share. These values should be have the ability to present and maintain the market share to that gives you a competitive advantage. These are some factors of our competitive priorities. First one is your cost. Second one, quality, time, and last one is your flexibility. In cost, we focus on our different types of cost. Let's say production cost. What should be your production cost? How much should be your profit margin? How much your setup cost, marginal cost, or say your procurement cost of your raw material? All these costs should be considered and should be optimal use of our budgets. That gives us a competitive advantage. In quality, we have two components. First one is your top quality and second one is your consistent. In top quality, we for creating more valuable product to our end consumers, and in consistent we have the order qualifier abilities to sustain in our market. In time, all the time like by your deliver time or your development speed or procurement speed, processing speed, all these factors are matters in your competitive priorities. On development speed, that it depends upon your R&D department, research and development, that how much time they take to develop a new product or adding a new features in your product. That's the upper hand, that gives you the upper hand over the competitors. In flexibility, we have the flexibility to customize your product for a specific customer, and varieties, we have large variety of product to our loyal customer, offering them a different product in each purchase. And in volume, you have a competitive advantage by producing a different volume of products. Let's say there is a low demand, then you are going to produce less product, and if there is a high demand, then you are going to increase your production. That gives you a lowering cost in your inventory management. These are the competitive strategy and advantage, depends upon your price and your market, depends upon your market you are going to capture.